So tell me, how did you get into numerology?
Well, that's a little bit of a long story, but we'll make it as brief as we can. When I was very young, about 9 years old, I realized that I was not your normal quote unquote child. I was hypersensitive. I would go into a room and a teacher would yell at a kid and I would cry for them. And then at 9, I started to dream things that came true. And my mother, I was born in Europe, and my mother was also very psychic. And she bought me my first, at the age of 9, palm reading book. And so I started to read palms. But what I noticed, even when I was through my teen years and 21, I would walk in a room and pick up everything. I would pick up, the negative, the positive, and I'd walk out and I just like have the world hanging on me. And nobody talked about these kind of things. So I just lived my life and I read up some palms, and then I went to Berkeley in my 20s and I was exposed to astrology and all kinds of mystical sciences. And it wasn't until 1980 when I had been in India and I moved to Palo Alto, California, that a woman that I was teaching meditation in the jails and prisons with said, "Oh, my husband has a metaphysical bookstore and we're going to be having a class on numerology." And I thought to myself, "Oh, that sounds like a bunch of bunk," because I didn't believe in any of that kind of stuff, even though I was always clairvoyant.
You became a believer, I take it.
Well, I thought, no, I don't want to take that class. And out of my mouth, I said, okay. And the woman who was teaching the class became one of my best friends, and we started a group. And what I found was that it was a fantastic vehicle for grounding my sensitivity, my intuition, and my psychicness. And it allowed me to really guide people through this blueprint of the symbology of numbers. So I have been using it since 1980, and I've done thousands and thousands of charts for people of every walk of life. And it's been a great tool for me also to ground my own clairvoyance, my own sensitivity as an empath. And it's been very powerful. And also for the people that I've been able to serve and help through some very difficult times in their life.